What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Franchise Guy, coming back at you again with an episode of Madden 19 Franchise Mode featuring your Philadelphia Eagles. We're doing some scouting and looking at scouting, drafting, whatchamacallit, some running backs. Offensive linemen are always a hot commodity right now. Bunch of great names, too. Norman Izzo, saw Man, Kenny Bryant, Brockle, Payma, Tate, Eckel, Tevin Watts. Oh, these are quarterbacks. I'm not paying attention to the positions anymore. Ooh, Bradley Larson. Alright, he's got a B for whatever that first thing was. That was our bye week. This is now also the same as we played the Rams. Scouting some wide receivers. Thinking back on this, this is just a lot of wasted training points right there because we have like 7 wide receivers on our roster when it's all said and done. We have, if I hopefully don't miss any, we have Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, Braxton Barros. Those are our starting 3. Then we have Cody Thompson, who we just drafted. Equimius St. Brown, who we signed off of Packers practice squad or free agency, one of the two. And then we have Matt Collins. I didn't say Matt Collins, right? Yeah, no, and Matt Collins. We have 6 wide receivers. As right here, Malcolm Jenkins is going to decline our contract, so it looks like someone's going to be getting the tag right there. I was hopefully we could have tagged Nick Foles and do a tag and trade for another draft pick, almost like we did with Jay Ajayi and Jimmy Macklin this past season. Just tag and trade them. Nick Bosa coming up great. Another upgrade point, back-to-back episodes with an upgrade point. Jalen Mills upgrade point, upgrade that zone coverage. He's up to an 84 now. Pretty good for Jalen Mills. I'm proud of the young man. And Marvell Tell III getting an upgrade point. Upgrade that zone, I think, or gonna upgrade the hybrid. I don't know. Run support zone. He's a safety, so we're gonna upgrade his zone. Good to see right there. Nelson Aguilar, Braxton Barrows both went down last week with injuries. Both will be out 3 weeks, so 3 weeks without 2 of our starting 3 receivers. All right, I guess we're gonna have to do what we're gonna do. I guess But I know I hinted at last week episode of Madden 19 franchise mode. I'm gonna talk about a little more this week. I will be doing the show 19 giveaway. Yep, you heard me right. I'm talking about the show 19, a baseball game in Madden franchise mode. The game comes out in 2 days. So from the start of that, so the 16th or 26th, I'm sorry. From the time the first episode comes out for franchise mode, 2 weeks after that, we'll be giving away a copy for you, the fans, the viewers of the show 19 with Bryce Harper on the cover. I'll I'll do a contest. I'll get your information. I'll mail it out to you. You get a nice free copy, nice free hard copy of Madden 19, not Madden 19, of the show 19, or we'll work out something where I'll send you PlayStation currency so you can purchase the game digitally, whatever your preference is, if you want digital or if you want it hard copy, whatever your preference is. I'm not gonna argue that one. If you want me to send you $60, in PlayStation currency, go for it. No big deal. But taking a look at this Rams team, I was not happy editing this one bit. I did it the first time, and it just wouldn't export. Whatever happens again, so I copied and pasted it into a new sequence. Wouldn't export again. It's not the first time it's happened to me. It's the first time it's happened to me with the Madden which Madden's take me like 2 hours to edit sometimes, like 2.5 hours to edit. So they're just a pain in the butt in general to edit. But I had this edited perfectly the way I wanted it to. Um, Looking back at this, me recording this, um, haven't it's going really smoothly right now, not really hiccuping too much. But when I was editing it, it was just freezing. It was skipping. I was just so upset with it. Like I just didn't want to even upload this episode. Like it made me honestly feel bad, like to the point where the um the Titans episode, where literally half of a 15-minute episode is me going over play by play because the entire screen decided just it wanted to glitch out and freeze. It literally was worse than that, and I felt so bad recording this, so bad or not recording, editing it a second time because I had it done. I had it perfect the way I wanted it. It's not right now. It's showing pretty clear. It's coming out really crisp. I mean, the worst part was it only happened on offense. So whenever I would try to line up Carson Wentz drop back or his sequence calling, how I usually do when I, start the playoff, it didn't happen. I would show um the play, and it would freeze and stutter and all this really crappy things. Wasn't happy with it one bit. So upset with it. But so far, it doesn't look like it's doing that though, which it's a good thing. I mean, I'm just ranting and raving because this took me twice as long to edit and upload and all this stuff than I wanted it to. Just a real pain in the butt. I mean, I know other YouTubers have problems with things not uploading. I know, was it 2 weeks ago? One of the YouTubers I follow on Twitter, had like six videos he uploaded or had ready to export, and they just weren't exporting. They just kept failing exports, which is really the worst thing. It's one thing to fail a voiceover. All you gotta do is just revoice. All you gotta do is re-enter it into a new sequence, or I guess a new file. Add it in and just revoice over it. I mean, it shouldn't really change much voiceover style. As Amir Abdullah gets a touchdown, I don't think he's gotten a touchdown on the season yet. He's still number 20. I get it. It's not the greatest number. Uh, I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. I kind of realized it voicing these over that he was number 20. So next episode after this, he will be number not 20. Brian Dawkins' number is retired. Same with number 548, Mr. Donovan McNabb. I mean, just stuff like that. Little things. One of the great thing I saw on the comparison of Carson Wentz and Jared Goff, about how everyone's talking about Carson Wentz being this huge egotistical monster that day one of training camp as the second overall draft pick, uh, he came in thinking that he was the man, that this was his team. Everyone should move aside as he walked down the hallways. I mean, he's a franchise quarterback. Of course he's going to be a little cocky. You don't think Tom Brady's a little cocky? You don't think Peyton Manning's a little cocky? You don't think Brett Favre is a little cocky? Okay, let's put this way. When Tom Brady got drafted, he met Robert Kraft, this and that, and Brady asked Kraft. He says to him, uh, who he was. He asked him if he knew who he was. And he's like, yeah, you're like that 7th round draft pick of ours. And Brady's response was, no, I'm the best pick you've ever made. If that's not a little cocky, I don't know what a little cocky is. But, yeah, no. Jared Goff has been acquitted as a milquetoast quarterback, milquetoast. One who is soft and cannot, stand up for himself. Milquetoast was also for those with soft teeth. who couldn't handle, a hard toast. Right there's Equimus St. Brown gets his first career receiving touchdown. Good for that guy. Big body right there, makes up for not having Aguilar and Braxton Barrows. Not really, but he helps a little bit. Look at that. Todd Gurley up the middle, untouched. 10-5-1 touchdown. Untouched for the touchdown. Already hit his 550, his 5,000th career rushing yard this game. That's his 40th career touchdown. Chicago just padding his stats against us. Zach Ertz, gets another catch right there. 3rd and 3 gets a catch. 205 yards in the second quarter so far. I mean, not one of the best games for Carson Wentz, honestly. It's 15-21. We're losing. And Zach Ertz right there. A costly turn. He's going to fumble it just on the other side of the 50-yard line. That is a brutal turnover right there. I mean, make him a little better. 2nd and 13. We're going to get a sack. Rodney McLeod, his 2nd sack of the game on the milquetoast quarterback himself. But this right there, this game is Wentz v. Goff, I. It's the 3rd time the two have played each other. They played once in the 2017 season. Then they played last season, which was the 2018 season. Now this year, the 2019 season. They're playing again. So 3 years in a row they've played each other. Carson Wentz 2-0 against Jared Goff. I mean, it's a great record to have against the 1st overall draft pick who was drafted before you. And you're the better of the two quarterbacks. I mean, just funny that everyone thought that out of Paxton Lynch, Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, and I think someone else, that Carson Wentz was going to be the bust. Jesse James gets some field time right there, gets a catch right there, 13 yards after catch right there. That's pretty good for Jesse James. Cody Thompson running out of bounds, trying to save that clock with a minute left. 59 seconds left on the clock. Going to air this one out to Jesse James, the tight end, who's going to get the first down. Doesn't get out of bounds, though. It's a shame right there because we really needed him to get out of bounds. I mean, Sean McVay not too happy that was a catch right there. 2nd and 3 right now for the Eagles. Gonna get that ball to Dallas Goedert. Goedert going to run straight out of bounds. Not even gonna try it. Not gonna even attempt to go upfield. 3rd and goal. 7 seconds left, and we're gonna take a sack. That is brutal right there for the Eagles. 15-21 they trail. And they're going to be forced to take a field goal. I mean, Jake Elliott's had a lot of problems this game of missing extra points. I guess you guys have realized that we're short 2 points. So it should be 20-21 right now. But instead, it is only 18-21. They still lead us by 3 points right now. Not the greatest thing ever to be trailing at halftime. I mean, and right there, first play, coming out of the half, Carson Wentz is going to throw an interception to Roby Coleman. Oh boy, his 2nd pick on the season thrown for Carson Wentz. Set them up on the 30-yard line. Gonna get that ball to Todd Gurley. Gurley gonna do what Gurley does, and he's just gonna run up the middle again. Run up the middle and score a touchdown, why don't you? It's cool, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm not too upset by it. We still have a whole half of football right there to play. We can get it back. We just, gotta play smart defense, play smart offense. Get that ball to Cody Thompson. Thompson's going to break a tackle, go upfield. 303 yards on the game for Carson Wentz. 1 touchdown, 1 interception for those who have come in the game late. Again, Carson Wentz going to air that ball out to Equimus St. Brown, number 19, wearing that golden tag. That's actually Mac Hollins. Who am I kidding? I don't pay attention to numbers. That's Mac Hollins. Gosh. There we go. Who is that? Is that Mac Hollins? Is that number 19 again? That is number 19, St. Brown. There he is, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Trailing by 3 right now. Not the worst thing to be trailing by. Timmy Jernigan gets shredded on the tackle right there. Safeties, though. defensive backs actually do the jobs and wrap someone up, take him down, prevent a touchdown for once. Pretty good. Jared Goff just loses, you know, all spatial vision, runs right into Brandon Graham for his second sack of the game right there. Look at that. Jared Goff, you see Brandon Graham who comes in unblocked, and Goff just runs right into Graham, almost like he didn't see Graham coming. Goff looking upfield the entire time, just gets blindsided by Graham from the strong side. I mean, was that a screen pass broken up, forcing a field goal right there, keeping them from scoring 7. 3's a lot easier to come back from. Only down by 6 right now. 6 down by 6. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter alone. Bonus ball up to Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon is not going to jump, so get picked off again. Wentz his second pick on the game, his third on the season. And that's not a pretty sight to see right there. You never want to see that. You never want to see your franchise quarterback throw 2 really bad interceptions in a game. I mean, Brett Favre used to throw, 6 interceptions a game? It's whatever. I'm not sure what the guy's first name is. I think it's Xavier Woods. No, not Xavier. Robert Woods, that's his name. Receiver Robert Woods scores a touchdown right there. Just burns the secondary. No safety help for the cornerbacks. Can't be doing that. Amir Abdullah with the rush. 9 rushes, 44 yards on the game. I mean, this running game was not working this entire game, so we just had to stick to the pass. Cody Thompson with the catch right there. Diving past the outstretched defender. Carson Wentz up over 400 yards now. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. First and 10, going to get that ball down to Zach Ertz. Carson Wentz's hands down favorite target. 3rd and inches. Get this ball to Cody Thompson. Thompson's going to walk into the end zone untouched. Yeah, his first receiving touchdown of the game. 2nd on the season, I do believe. We down only by 6 right now before the extra point. I mean, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse right now, really. I mean, we've seen this Eagles team, lose to the Cowboys last season. We've seen them not really lose much. We've been a bunch of winners this series so far, but down by 6, what was that? 13.5 minutes total left in the game between next quarter and this quarter. 3rd and 3. Todd Gurley gonna get stuffed behind the line of scrimmage for once. Doesn't happen very rarely this game. 15 rushes, over 100 yards for Gurley. But gets stuffed one time. Little things that matter. Carson Wentz going to air that ball out to Matt Collins. Collins going to get the reception right there. Good to see Matt Collins get involved in the offense, especially since he's not a big factor in it. And speaking of big factors, there's Zach Ertz again. Another catcher that has to be at least his 10th catch on the game. Fired again. Triple coverage this time. They just converge on that receiver right there. Picked off the 3rd time. Carson Wentz 4th interception on the season. His spinner of the game. 3rd interception of the game for Roby Coleman. I mean, and Goff just, play action pass goes nowhere. Derek Barnett comes in with the sack. Derek Barnett doesn't get much, field time really. I mean, it's Nick Bosa and Brandon Graham mainly, but Barnett does get in sometimes. Seth Cassius Marsh, Nate Geary though gets in with the sack, forces the safety, something we really needed because we didn't have. We need a touchdown, a touchdown and an extra point to pull ahead, but with a safety right here on top of 6 points, that's just something we need right there. Those are points that we could definitely use, points that can, bring us back into this game as a whole, because we are trailing big time in this game right now. 2nd and 2, we're going to take a sack right there. Not sure what his first name is, but Johnson the 3rd with the sack. I think he's a linebacker. 3rd and a mile for his Eagles team. Going to fire to Matt Collins. That's going to get batted away, though. What a shame right there, because we just needed this drive to work. Play action pass again. Derek Barnett comes in for his 2nd sack on the game. I mean, look at that. That was a nice little cute dance, love sacking Dak Prescott right there. Not Dak Prescott. Love sacking him the most, but love sacking Jared Goff. And Todd Gurley gets tripped up right there. 2 yards short of the first down. Would have easily had a first down if he didn't get tripped up. First and 10 inside the Eagles red zone. Can get that ball out to number 86, Zach Ertz. Another reception on the game right there. First down the 17-yard line. Gonna dump that ball out to, Cody Thompson, but it's gonna get intercepted. Pick six. That's a crusher right there. And this game has to be over right now. There's no way it's not over. Get that ball to Corey Clement. He was going to get a nice 6-yard pickup. I mean, the Eagles team needs 2 touchdowns in, 5 minutes. I just don't think there's enough time in the game to do it. Zach Ertz gets the first down. 530 yards on the game for Zach Ertz and for Carson Wentz. 11 receptions for Zach Ertz, 92 total yards. And again, who's this? Number 10, Mac Han's going to reel that sideline catch in. 554 passing yards on the game for Carson Wentz. He's trying to win this for his team. His team is down by 11 points right now. Cody Thompson with the reception right there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Hands ball off to Jordan Mailata, the fullback, and Mailata's going to rumble, bumble, stumble his way in for a touchdown. His third in the past 2 games. Always good to see, players who don't get much playing time, have great games. Minute 52 left, fourth down. We're going to call a timeout right there, not letting them burn any extra clock than they're supposed to. Going to go deep. We're going to go Mac Hollins. Hollins going to stay inbound. A slight blunder on his part, but he thought he can get the extra yardage that he wouldn't have gotten by stepping out of bounds. And again, St. Brown this time, the rookie going out of bounds. I tell you, he's a 2nd-year player, but he didn't play last year, I don't think. So in theory, he's a rookie. Dallas Goedert right there with the reception. Short of the 10-yard, but gets a nice 15-yard pickup. 5 yards after. What was it? The first down marker. And 3rd inch is going to get Jordan Mailata again to rumble, bumble, stumble his way in for a touchdown. 12 seconds left for the Rams. Reception call on timeout. 9 seconds left. 47-yard line. High snap. Gonna, take down Todd Gurley on the 39-yard. Another timeout for this Rams team. They're gonna set up for a long field goal. They're at least on their 52-yard line. And it's shanked wide right. There will be no celebration here in LA. The Eagles come in, they take care of business, they take out, the LA Rams. 645 passing yards, 63 rushing yards, opposed to 230 and 140. 5 takeaways, 4 picks, and a fumble. Jared Goff not too happy that he lost this game somehow. Carson Wentz, 49 for 64, 669. 76 was the long completion, 3 and 4. Not much running was done this game. Wasn't really effective. I mean, Mailata, the best running back technically. Zach Ertz 166 yards, Mac Hunt 163, Cody Thompson 140, St. Brown 97, Jesse James 48, Goddard 47, Corey Clement with 8. But if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have missed an episode, make sure you guys check out the playlist down below. It has all the episodes of this series in it. Make sure you guys also stay tuned for the giveaway video, which will be coming out, I believe, on the 26th. So 2 more days away. Full details on the event and how to enter and win and this and the other. But peace out, YouTube. Rock on and stay classy.